Macmillan Audio presents The Shootout Solution by Michael R. Underwood. Read for you by Mary Robinette Kowal.
Prologue. Inciting Incident. Mallory York pressed her back against the outer wall of the saloon while bullets flew on Main Street. Her breath came fast as her hand fumbled, ripping the hem of her skirt and tying another bargain basement tourniquet around her right arm. It'd keep the bleeding down, but she'd taken 3 hits, and addressing them all would transform her outfit from Western to Jane of the Jungle. The report of gunshots came around the corner, impacts sending splinters of wood flying in the dusty street. Mallory flinched at each one, every hit refreshing the sharp pain from only moments ago. She'd gotten lucky, in that not all bullet wounds are created equal kind of way. But no matter what, the mission had gone down the latrine, and it was time to bug out. Mallory dug into her petticoats for the polished chrome and gonzo glass phone. Doubling over to make herself a smaller target, she pressed the big red button, shielding the phone from view. Even with bullets flying, she kept to the concealment protocol, just as regs demanded. The call picked up on the second ring.
"This is King. What's your status?"
"Floundering in a sea of gunfire and dust."
"Just hold on,"
King said. The voice of her boss and mentor was a life preserver. She grabbed it and held on for dear life. "The showdown was a bloodbath. Our white hats are down to the last man, and I saw him turn tail and run a minute ago. The bandits are going to finish off the wounded in a minute, and I need immediate evac." Someone moved on the other end of the line, set to speakerphone. Probably Preeti rolling over to another station.
"What happened?"
King asked.
"You said you had the posse assembled. They had their bonding scene around the card table and everything."
"Tell that to the 3 dead deputies in the street, boss. What's my ETA on an extraction?" Low chatter between Preeti and King. Then,
"Roman will be there in 10 minutes. Can the story be salvaged?"
Mallory risked a look out into the street, concealing the phone beneath her sweat and dust-stained hair. The bandits were tying bags from the bank to their saddlebags, but the gunfire had calmed down. "Not today. We'll need to assemble another posse."
"Understood. Stay out of harm's way, and Roman will be at your location in 15.
Mallory winced. "I thought it was 10.
"Dimensional disturbance. Preeti has plotted a new course, but it's going to delay the crossing."
"Well, I'll just hang out here and bleed some more then. No big problem."
"Try to keep that to a minimum,"
King said. "Aye, aye, Captain."
"Preeti will stay on the line with you until Roman arrives. Be careful, Mallory. King out."
"Careful isn't going to stop the bleeding," Mallory said, watching her skirt go red. Next time she came to Western Land, she was wearing the chaps. They were at least something resembling armor, though they couldn't be turned into bandages nearly as easy. You give a little, you get a little. "Roman is on his way. We've got your location locked, so just sit tight," Preeti said. "You know, this is why I prefer Romance World. At least there I'd be having mortal danger makeouts while under fire." "I'll put in the request on your duty roster. More mortal danger makeouts." "I don't know about more, but I'll take it." Preeti stayed on the line, trying to engage Mallory with small talk, keeping her bleeding friend focused when the world started to go black. Mallory leaned into the conversation, shutting her eyes and focusing on Preeti's story about spending all Saturday digging through the source text archives to find her favorite childhood storybook. Mallory ducked her head out to check on the bandits. The Williamson gang had finished loading up and was riding for the hills with half of the town's...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?